Yeah, fuck the intro today. Let's just dive right into this shit, huh? If you're a professional wrestling fan and you haven't heard this news yet, you must live under a rock because this is pretty fucking big news here, guys. A little bit of breaking news here. I'm a little late to the party here, as per usual. A lot of my shit going on in my personal life here. But as we all know, Dean Ambrose was leaving WWE. I didn't know the exact contract date. His contract expired with WWE here. But I guess it was last night at midnight, because apparently at midnight on May 1st, Dean Ambrose, a.k.a. Jon Moxley, releases a video that basically looks like he is escaping from WWE. Holy shit. Does that not say something at all? Does that not say something about how his voice was useless, how hard he pushed for stuff, how he was mistreated, how everything... I don't know, just like that video just screamed so much how much shit that man went through in WWE for the last, 6-7 years he's been there. And ignore the AEW thing down here. I'm just trying to get some stuff hyped up here. This is my prediction. I don't know what's happening yet. I really believe he's going to AEW. I really, really think so. As Jon Moxley, I don't have any confirmed sources, but that's just my opinion here. I don't know where else he'd go. He is obviously advertising himself as Jon Moxley. He's obviously advertising himself that he's ready to go, like, right fucking now, you know? So he's not going to go back to WWE, because after last night's SmackDown, why the fuck would you? And then, you don't want to go to TNA, because why the fuck would you there, too? What other options do you have? Do you go to Ring of Honor, which is kind of down the shit lately as well? Do you go to New Japan? Probably not. What else is there? AEW. AE fucking W. That's all we have left. That's all he has left. That's all he has left to go. He clearly wants to wrestle still in this fucking video. He clearly wants to still go. He's young enough. I don't blame him. Go to the competition. Go to AEW. Get your money over there. Be creative. Be your own person over there. I don't fucking blame him. But I'm not going to dive into that right now. That's probably a whole other video right now. This is just a breaking news story. But basically, I'm just going to tell you what I know. As far as we know right now as a whole, as wrestling fans here, his contract expired, I guess, last night on April 31st, 11:59. 59 seconds, whatever. And right at midnight, he dropped this video. Like I was saying, it looks like he's escaping prison, which is metaphorically WWE, and escaping out and being his own person and running away from, WWE, aka, or running away, I guess the police could be Vince and Triple H and all that, and he's running away and he escapes. That's how I took it. That's how I think how he did it. But clearly this is recorded, I don't know, under WWE's watch, supposedly. I mean, you would have to think, hey guys, I'm going to make a video that kind of goes against you. Is that okay? I'm sure he did it very, very low key on his own time somewhere. But this is just kind of shocking, not shocking, I guess. I don't really know what to expect from this. If he is going to AEW, which I really truly believe he is. I just thought he would kind of, I honestly thought he really wouldn't leave. And I guess he really did leave. And if he was leaving, that we wouldn't have something this fast. I think it's very, very telling that if it's this fast and his name is changing that fast and everything, like it's just so fucking fast. I mean, he was in a WWE show 9 days ago. I guess 10 days ago now. 10 days ago. 10 days ago. It's not like Lex Luger where he was in company one night and then the next night he was on WCW. But still, 10 days is still pretty fucking fast, So this is awesome. I think this says a lot about WWE behind the scenes and creative and all of it. I think this says so much just from his video, just from the Jon Moxley video. I really think that it says so much about how bad it is behind the scenes with creative and management and the whole 9 yards. I really think that this video says a lot of shit about himself and about the WWE as a company. And the way he exited the company was kind of shitty, too. I mean, the last singles match he had, I believe, it didn't even happen, right? I don't think it did. I think the last thing we saw him was he was getting the shit kicked out of him by Bobby Lashley. And then the last match he had was with The Shield, which that's probably how he should go out. If any of those 3 guys are leaving, it's probably how they should go out as a group, or how he should go out is with the group. That's how he really came in, kind of the main roster. We were all kind of getting bored of The Shield because The Shield had a reunion and then... then apart for the last 3 years, so it's kind of getting old. but this was definitely the last hoorah, and that was officially the last Shield reunion we're gonna have. Probably until their Hall of Fame induction, which a lot of people roll their eyes about. But you gotta admit, the Shield is going to be in the Hall of Fame one day. They're too big of a name to not go in the Hall of Fame. That's years and years and years from now. Probably 15, 20 years from now, but maybe longer than that, maybe. But I'm actually slightly shocked that this is happening so fast. I just didn't think it would be, literally the minute after he was technically done with WWE that he was releasing this. So clearly he has a long plan sketched out, and I don't think this is over yet. I think there's more shit coming. I think low-key he's going to show up at Double or Nothing in Las Vegas in a couple weeks here, which would be just insane. Insane. The CM Punk rumor that he's going to show up, I doubt that, but this is more realistic with Jon Moxley showing up to Double or Nothing under an AEW production. Man, WWE fucked up. They fucked up so bad with him. He is an incredible performer, incredible wrestler, and if they're offering that much perks, that much money, and he's still leaving, it must be that bad. WWE, you fucked up. You totally fucked up. I guess without me rambling still here, I guess I would want to mention that apparently, I didn't know this, but apparently WWE gives Twitter accounts to their performers, I guess. And so they give one to Dean Ambrose, but he never used it. He just had it but never used it. Maybe tweeted it every great once in a while, but he doesn't follow anybody. But he has about, I think, a little over 500,000 followers. I can't remember off the top of my head here. Let me look, actually. I don't remember. Right now, he jumped up a lot. He has 618,000 followers at the moment here, and he has 3 tweets on his account. And I guess so. Anyways, this account that he has, I guess WWE gave, and once you're done with the company, once you're released everything else, that account's yours. Well, WWE kind of fucked up, and they didn't think of this. Obviously, he took his account, changed his name up. He still has a certificate, the check mark that he's verified and all that. He took his own account that was with WWE, made it his own, and put his own wrestling name and everything. And it's probably going to say, AEW wrestler. Imagine that. I mean, unless WWE has some sort of contract rule or something that, says you can't do that. But, I mean, he's changed his name. And in his description right now, it says professional wrestler. Which, in WWE, they hate saying wrestler. You're an entertainer. Or, you're a sports entertainer, which I fucking can't stand, man. I can't stand it. But right now, it says professional wrestler. Which is kind of a rub towards WWE, I suppose. But anyways, so he has his Twitter account, and I really think that the Twitter account that WWE gave him could eventually be an associated account with AEW. Just think that. This whole little company came out of nowhere, getting bigger and bigger and bigger every day, took something from WWE. And it's a little thing in the big scheme of everything, but it still happens. It's happening right now. We're watching right now happening. So it's just, this whole thing is just very, very interesting here. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I need to report or say here. I thought that was interesting, but now I guess I'm hearing that WWE right now, after this, is asking for all the performers for their account and password and everything, so they have it. So someone hit the panic button backstage, didn't they? Somebody hit the fucking panic button. They're asking for all the talent's passwords and username and everything like that. After just mere hours after this is happening with Dean Ambrose, aka Jon Moxley, somebody is panicking back there. So there's a lot of shit with WWE right now, man. Going behind the scenes here, they're in a shitter right now. I mean, they're at the fucking bottom. They haven't had this low ratings ever. I'm really excited to see what happens to SmackDown ratings. Because SmackDown recently has been a better show, but last night, I didn't watch it, thank God, I was at work. But apparently it was so shitty that people were just ripping on it, people were tuning out. And I don't want to get into all of that. I'll mention it on my podcast here, probably later tonight or tomorrow. But WWE's so bad and a shitter, and this AEW company is coming out of nowhere. I think it's going to be the summer of wrestling where WWE kind of falls apart and AEW rises. I'm not saying, and I said this before, WWE is not going to have business. AEW is not going to take over WWE and buy them out. That's not going to happen. My point is that you're going to see this shift happening pretty damn fast, and I think it's happening right now. and I'm on that bandwagon. So I think that might be it for me to report. Jon Moxley is back. He's back as Jon Moxley. So we'll have to see what happens here. He is most likely going to AEW. I guarantee he'll be at Double or Nothing. I'll be surprised if he doesn't show up at all. So if you guys are interested here, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. I'll be up. If I get more of this information, I will put it up as soon as I can here. Depends on work. Now that work, I know a lot of people are asking me about this. Now that my work is kind of dying down, summer months are coming up here, I'll be on here more, so it'll be awesome. So I will catch you guys on my Cardcast podcast here the next day or two, and we'll discuss it further details, assuming there's more details coming out of this later on. So we'll see you guys then. Take it easy.